The Last Lantern in Maple Hollow. A heart-touching village story. In the quiet village of Maple Hollow, everyone knew everyone. There were no traffic lights, no tall buildings, just a small white church, a general store, winding dirt roads, and rows of maple trees that turned brilliant shades of red and gold every autumn. But every evening, just before sunset, one small light always appeared before the others. An old lantern hanging outside a weathered farmhouse. The villagers called it the Last Lantern. Chapter 1. Old Mr. Eli. The lantern belonged to Eli Harper, an 82-year-old widower. His wife, Sarah, had passed away many years before. Their children had moved to distant cities. Now, Eli lived alone with his faithful golden retriever, Rusty. Every evening at exactly 6 o'clock, he lit the old lantern. No matter the weather, rain, snow, or heavy fog, the lantern always glowed. When children asked why, Eli would smile and say, "Someone might need help finding their way home." Chapter 2. The Lonely Boy. One autumn afternoon, a shy 10-year-old boy named Noah arrived in the village with his grandmother. His parents had recently passed away in a car accident. He rarely spoke. He never smiled. While the other children played by the creek, Noah sat alone beneath an old maple tree, clutching a faded photograph of his family. Eli noticed him every day, but he never forced a conversation. Instead, each evening, he simply tipped his hat and waved. Little by little, Noah began waving back. Chapter 3. A Quiet Friendship. As the weeks passed, Noah started helping Eli with small chores. They stacked firewood, fed the chickens, fixed old fences, and baked apple pies using Sarah's handwritten recipe. Eli never tried to replace Noah's parents. He simply gave the boy something he desperately needed. A place where he felt safe. Some afternoons, they would sit on the porch without saying a word. The silence never felt empty. It felt comforting. Chapter 4. The Storm. One cold November evening, a fierce storm swept through Maple Hollow. Heavy rain flooded the roads. The electricity went out across the entire village. Darkness covered every home, except one. Eli's old lantern still burned brightly. Late that night, there was a frantic knock at the farmhouse door. A young couple had become stranded with their baby after their truck slid into a ditch. Lost in the storm, they had seen only one light in the darkness: the lantern. Eli welcomed them inside without hesitation. He made hot soup, wrapped the baby in warm blankets, and let the family stay until morning. Word spread quickly through the village. The lantern had guided another family home. Chapter 5. A Promise. That winter, Eli's health began to decline. One snowy evening, he called Noah onto the porch. Placing the old lantern in the boy's hands, he smiled gently. "A lantern isn't just a light," he said. "It's a promise that no matter how dark life becomes, someone is waiting with kindness." Noah nodded, holding back tears. A few days later, Eli passed away peacefully in his sleep. The village church bell rang slowly across Maple Hollow. Everyone came to say goodbye. Chapter 6. Years later, 20 years passed. Maple Hollow changed. New families arrived. The dirt roads became paved. The old general store was restored, but every evening, at exactly 6 o'clock, the lantern outside Eli's farmhouse still lit the path. Now it was Noah, grown into a kind school teacher, who lit it. Children often asked, "Why do you light that old lantern every day?" Noah smiled, just as Eli once had. "Because someone might need help finding their way home." Some lights don't burn because of oil. They burn because of love. because kindness has a way of living on through the people it touches. Long after we're gone, the warmth we give to others continues to light their path. And in Maple Hollow, as long as the lantern shines, no one truly walks alone. The brightest light in any village isn't the lantern hanging by a door, it's the kindness that keeps it burning.